The clock is ticking for Oregon lawmakers. With just days left in the session, they're still without a transportation funding bill. Lawmakers must get it out of committee and pass it through both chambers by Sunday. K2's Vasily Varlamos is live now in Salem. He's on your side digging into whether moving a bill this size is even feasible. Vasily, there are some options for lawmakers.
Yes, right. Once this bill is lifted from committee, lawmakers can speed up the voting process with a motion called a rule suspension. With Sunday's deadline looming, the new co-chair of the Transportation Committee, State Senator Khanh Pham, says they're working incredibly hard to pass a funding package this session. In a statement, she said in part, "We know the timeline is tight, but I am committed to doing everything I can to pass a meaningful transportation package. But time is ticking. Another day passes without a new proposal on the table." Vice Chair of the Transportation Committee, Representative Shelley Bossard-Davis, says she hasn't seen any changes yet.
I have yet to see any sort of language. I'm only basing this off of rumors at this time, but I have heard that we will see an amendment by tomorrow.
Once amended, the committee would have to vote to move the bill forward. If that happens, both the Oregon House and Senate would need to pass the bill with a 60% majority. Normally, all of this takes days. A vote on a bill usually has to wait 24 hours after the bill is read for a second time. Bossard-Davis says they can speed up the process with a rule suspension, which would allow the chamber to do a second and third reading in the same day. But to suspend rules, it requires a 60% vote in the House and a 2/3 vote in the Senate.
If they don't give rule suspension, it takes an entire 24 hours to then be third read. And by the time it does that, gets to the Senate, has to go through the same process of second and third. We don't have enough days left in session because Sunday is constitutional sine die.
Representative Bossard-Davis says she expects state Democrats to try to force the transportation package through without Republican support, as they have a supermajority in each chamber. However, it takes just one Democrat to vote against the bill to hold it all up. Live in Salem, Vasily Varlamos, K2 News.
Vasily, good breakdown there. Thanks for that. There are only 3 full days left in this legislative session. K2's on your side tracking lawmakers' actions in this 11th hour push and the potential for Governor Kotek to call a special session. When we're not on air, track developments at KETU.com and on our social media pages.